Good morning, everyone. I want to thank you for coming this morning to City Hall on this beautiful day. We were told this morning by Senator Schumer's office that the City of Syracuse will be awarded a JAG grant from the U.S. Department of Justice after our successful application. This grant, which is just over $117,000, will provide 10 body cameras for the Syracuse Police Department. These 10 body cameras will be the start of a pilot program for us to implement and execute body cameras, which we believe will help us increase accountability and also help us in increasing accountability, increase our working relationship with the communities that we protect and serve. During my administration, we have seen the implementation of stationary cameras be very successful in fighting crime, protecting our neighborhoods, and almost as importantly as ensuring that there is an accurate rendition of events. We have seen cameras make sure that people who are innocent were able to walk away from events that, had there not been a camera present, they might have been accused of being part of criminal activity. We have seen cameras also give us an accurate rendition of chaotic events that often in people's memories, and when they are part of them, it's often hard to determine what has gone on. We think that these body cameras will also protect our neighbors, people who live in the city of Syracuse, and also protect police officers and give us a sense of what actually happens in sometimes these chaotic events. But as with all new technology, we're going to have to go through a period of time where we actually implement it and test that out. And that's why this is such welcome news, that we'll be able to take these 10 cameras and test them out to find out how best they're used and where we can use them and what approaches. I want to take particular time here to thank Senator Schumer and his office, as well as Senator Gillibrand's office, for working very closely with us, for making sure that we were successful in applying for this pilot program and listening to us as we said how much we needed these and how they could help us continue to provide important public safety to the people of our extended community. So with that, I would be happy to answer any questions that anyone has. You know, there is somewhat of a delay because they get purchased off of a list, and we're going to want to talk to other departments about what works best. And of course, as with Syracuse, you know, with our climate, we want to make sure that these body cameras work in the cold as well as in the warmth. So there will be somewhat of a delay as we make sure that we have the best equipment possible.
Chief Fowler or other deputy chiefs said about the use. They want these things. Are they ready to implement them?
Absolutely. Chief Fowler has been very enthusiastic about this technology, about all technology. But when we were first aware that body cameras would be something that we could use, the chief was the first to step up and say, you know, this is a tool that is going to help us have accountability and help us build relationships. So he has been enthusiastic in his embracing the idea of having this for our police officers, but in general he has been enthusiastic about all technology and all different ways to use data and technology to fight crime. So they are happy with this announcement, and the chief would be here, but he has been given and has taken a long-needed respite today. We will in the city, and of course a lot of those policy decisions will also be made in consultation with the Department of Justice and other departments that have used them. But this is ultimately a city, police, and the City of Syracuse decision.
Are there state or federal laws that govern who can see the stuff, how open it should be?
Absolutely.
Explainable?
Just like with our regular, just with our stationary cameras, there are laws that govern that those tapes. There will be laws that govern these as well. It is, some of it's state law, some of it's federal law, some of it's the Constitution in terms of privacy, so there. It could, you know, part of, this is a new area of law. And so there are developments in this area all the time that will help us guide the decisions that we make. You know, I think we have seen firsthand here with lots of separate incidences that if you have physical evidence of what actually transpires, whether that is a fire or whether that is gunshots, that helps you have a better outcome. That helps justice be one step closer. And accountability helps the police. It also helps the neighbors. Excuse me? We were awarded just over $117,000, actually $117,888. Yes, but do I think police officers will be wearing body cameras by December 31st of 2016? My hope is yes. You know, this was just what I was aware of that's going to the city. These grants often are split between different municipalities.
Do you have an idea of where the body cameras were best?
No, and that's actually, and I spoke with the chief today about this when we got this award. And the next step is going to be to see which, for example, which tactical team should get it, or which should we have patrol have it, or does it make sense to have the crime reduction team have it? All of these decisions are going to have to be made. And they may, you know, we may make one decision and then turn around and make another decision 6 weeks later.
Have you talked with other departments that have used it yet?
I've talked with other mayors that have used them, and they have given us lots of guidance on how to best utilize them and what their experience is.
So this is just a pilot program?
Correct.
Do you see, like, in a year, 2 years' time, more body cameras? And do you see a time when maybe every police officer would have a
I think it's possible. You know, our stationary cameras were also started off as a pilot program. We wanted to make sure that they worked, number one, that they were, that the police felt comfortable with them, that the neighborhoods felt comfortable with them, that people who utilized our cities felt comfortable with them, and everybody did. And now, you, as all of you know, people want more cameras and feel that they're very effective. So I think that we will see the same with body cameras as long as we do it in a very methodical and thoughtful way.
With regards to crime cameras, stationary cameras, when they initially went in, there was a lot of concern over what can you look into, windows, backyards, are you listening, et cetera, privacy concerns.
Yes.
Now we've had, my count is yesterday's announcement, council was 7, what count of cameras in a building, but it's a lot. Have there been any complaints or CRP complaints or whatever about body camera, crime camera, surveillance camera, privacy concerns?
Not that I'm aware of.
Maybe the last question is, what should you do as a mayor do you consider like a successful demonstration? What are you looking for after those sort of experimental things?
You know, I'm looking for both the people who live in our city and the police officers who patrol and protect our city to both agree that this is a useful tool for accountability. It's my belief, and I act under the auspices as mayor, that when you have accountability, you have better public policy. All right, thank you all very much. Enjoy the day.